Alright, welcome back everybody, welcome back to drawing for today. I have been working. I've been working on the hands before, before leaving, so I hope you all understand that. And if we take a look now, where is it? If we take a look, we can already see that it is actually quite good. If we now remove the image right here, we can still see that there are some issues here and there, but I think it will be fixed once I'm done with it, because it's a lot of work to figure out how to get things from point A to point B without too much trouble. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing here is quite easily fixed, which is we need to remove this, and then we need to remove this spot right here. We need to remove so that we can see. And now, if we look at the body from that, we can now see how this body is placed and how the legs are placed properly. So we now need to get this spot, we get this, we get her leg to be like so, which then fixes that part. And now if we move this part right up there, and have her like, get that. If we now move that upwards towards such a way, I believe this is actually working quite well then. So now we need to move that. Now we can even get this to be like so, and then have this like so, and then move this part underneath there. So we actually move the body a little bit to the side. So if we now look at this, we can now see that here is the body. It goes down, up, like so, which means that we need to move this part right here. Here's some big bush there. Big bush. It doesn't matter too much. Just means that I can do whatever I want. Now this is supposed to be fixed, so now it's a far more natural placing. We need to move this leg like so. And now we actually fixed the whole damn leg part, which we had an issue with in the first place. Which is good. So, if we now take a look at this part, and we'll remove this thing because we don't need it, we can now clearly see that we actually fixed the damn issue that we had before. So if we now look at this actually looks way better than before. So it's far more natural looking, which is important. Now we need to look at yeah, but I believe like so. So there needs to be that part right there needs to be drawn. Alright. I can do that. That is no biggie. That's no hard thing to do. That's much better. Alright. So now we have that done. We have the first hand done as well. But the hand is not placed correctly. Oh well. This is why we have the hand that we need. To place this hand on the thigh itself, like so. Let's see, can we turn it around a little bit? Probably like so. Then I need to change this upwards to get to the right position here. Well, we need to do it anyway, because otherwise we are unable to get... You take a look at this. So we want this hand to represent the thigh, which normally is supposed to be like right over there, placed like so. So it's on the grasp of the wrist, on the hip part, because that's how the body works as well. Yeah, it's on the hip part. So technically, this is like so. So if it is placed like so, which it is, if I'm correct, yeah. Now my biggest question is like, how is that then possible? So according to this, she has like a very tiny, she has like a very small spine. So if we have it like that, then need to realize like, oh well, then how is this then placed? By the looks of it, it has been placed like so. So the chest piece is supposed to be right here. And then we have this part right here, which, you know, represents the body that, you know, we have the t-shirt, right? So the t-shirt like so. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's all handy dandy. Which means now that the hand is actually correctly placed. Well, it's not fully correctly placed, but I can change it to the right position, because that's how this thing works. So we need to place it right so. There you go. So yeah, you can already see how this body is going to be turning out, and how this is all going to be looking. So we have the body, we have the spine that is actually working from that side. Do right so that's the idea what I need to work with. Alright. Now, we are gonna be looking for the arm on this side needs to be edited, because this arm is not as well. The main problem is we need to make sure that this arm is not as tiny as it is already. So we need to grab this and then grab our hand, be like so. There you go. Now we have that, we have this. The other hand is right over here, so this is not yet the hand part, so that would make sense. Alright. So we have now changed that problem. We now need to draw further. So we have the hand drawn, we need to now get this properly drawn. So we need to now have a second layer. And then, you know, draw over it to get the right proportions and all that stuff. So I'm going to be drawing over these lines and then see how well it's going to be looking. I'm going to be keeping, I believe, 5 for this, probably. So I want to draw like so. Oh. Ugh. Yikes. So do I want to go for 7 or for 8? Probably not. Probably 5 is already enough, right? No, it's not thick enough. 7? Yeah, 7 would be doable. So we want this, we want that. Then we need to turn it around again. We need to pick up the drawing color again. There you go. Alright, and then we need to draw the full hand here, so that we have like a full drawing of it. So actually, we want to make sure that this is also transparent so that we can see. And then the last one is going to be like so. That needs to be. Alright, now we have done that. Move on to the next part. And then once we have drawn the raw line, once we have done a good line for the body, then we're gonna move on to the clothing and then get on from the clothing to the actual drawing part. So yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it. You know, it's not too bad. It's still very hard to do, but I'll tell you one thing for sure. It is a worthy thing to work with. You know, working with all of this, getting the body right, getting the legs right, making the proportions correctly. You know, it's very hard it was very hard for me to understand it all, understand most of it, because it's indeed a very hard thing to draw. As you can see. There you go. And then go down here. Right. So the main idea is that if we want to draw then some clothing over it, we can actually use this body as well to draw the clothing or design the clothing with it. Which is quite a cool example, quite a cool idea, not to say the least. So yeah, that is a good position. That's a sportive position, which is good. Now we're going to be going right over here, getting this, and then getting this one right here. I know I'm not the best one when drawing lines, but you know, you get better at it. You get better at it the more you use it, the more you do. So, seeing how this all works, how this all connected, it's very hard. It's very nice to know. Alright, now we also need to have that part right here. And then this part right here needs to be drawn. So if we want to draw this properly, probably have this part right here needs to be drawn as well. But for now, I'm gonna be just getting that part that needs to be drawn properly. So if I'm correct, and that is how it works. So yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so now we have the body correctly done. So if we now remove this, we will only see the body that we left behind, which is this part. So now we have the body. We have now the body of the drawing itself, without any add-ons or without any problematical issues that occurred once we're doing this. I'm still gonna keep this one just because we can now design the clothing around it, and then fuse it all together and then get the final result of it. Alright. Yeah. How are we gonna do this? Well, we want her to make a little bit more. We want her to look a little bit more sportive. Yes, that's indeed a true idea. That's the thing that I wanted to go for anyway. And I wanted her to be more rough on the edges on the clothing ideas. So let's take a look at it. Ah, my nose. Yeah, it's 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees outside, and I realize that my nose is literally just melting. So let's see. Clothing. There you go. Draw. Let's just take a look at. We are still looking for stuff to see, or how and what and when and who and where. It's indeed problematic for me to understand how the fuck everything works, because that's a thing that I have never learned. I had not even learned for a long time. It's like, congratulations, you're gonna design clothing right about today? You're not a good clothing designer, that's for sure. And best clothing designer ever created by God, but I'll try to get the thing across, definitely. So let's take a look at some things like, we see a lot of stuff here. We see a lot of how to do things properly, which is indeed a very important thing to understand, especially how to draw. Wait, hold on. Alright, let's see if I can find one to get those things up and running. Probably not, but I can get things up and running quite easily if I just get myself a hands on some. Ah, there you go. Well, we're gonna open this again. We're just gonna be looking at this because it gives good design tips. Definitely for these types of things, for instance. It's a very important idea that you're gonna go for something that is like sportive looking and quite nice looking. So we're just gonna be looking for some stuff to see how and what how things work. Well, that's the idea at least. So that's what we're gonna be aiming for. Let's take a look. So this is actually quite a good example. And this is also quite a good example, but we're looking for some stuff that is quite important for my face. Let's see. No. I think I will go. I think I will go for first for this, because this is actually quite an important idea. So allow me to just take a look at it and then see how it is actually built up from the beginning. I know that I might not be the best. I might not be the best at looking at things like this, but I can clearly see how it is working. So first you're going to be drawing the culture lines, which we technically did. Yes. All right. Then you're gonna be connecting that with a strip belt, and then you make some ruffled edges on it, and then put it downwards. Then you make sure that you have, what the hell? What is that? Oh, guiding lines. All right. That's actually quite smart. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright. Well, let's try that then, I guess. So, the idea is that we're going to be looking for something and then we're going to be using it for our own ideas. So, what I wanted to do is give her the, well, you know, the sporting brook, which is this part right here. So I wanted to go for this kind of idea, but then with less of the drawing effects. So I'm gonna be probably using this to represent, and I need to draw over it, right, and then make sure that I do the rest properly. All right. So first things first, we need to draw the line. Draw over it. This needs to be tiny, this needs to be out. Right now it needs to be out, then later on we can edit it again. So, how does this work? Again, we want to draw them lines over it. Alright, so we want to draw the lines over the legs. Alright. And then do the same thing on the other side, not yet connecting them because it's important that we don't do that just yet. So we have the body, which is like so, and then we need to grab this part right here and then draw over it in a straight line. So we just want to go for like, alright, and then now we need to connect it with the inners. So we have only the inners right here, so we need to connect that towards each other, like so. And then we need to make sure that we have the side being like so and so. Alright. Now, what do we need? We need to grab that part, which is the lines on the bottom side as well. So now we need to draw this line right here. We're just doing casually our business, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. Will this work? It works like that. Alright, cool. That's a little bit too low on the other side then. So if we want to do this, we need to actually go for this. Yeah. Like so. And that means that I need to draw this less like that, more like in such a line that it is angled over the leg instead of being over underneath it. Yes, awesome. This is mainly going to be the sketch version, so no we need to worry here, but I need to get the things up and running. So this one is good. Now we need to get that one, which needs to be like so. So again, this one is actually far more natural. Nice. So this one actually needs to be then right over there. Yes. Alright. Now we need to grab ourselves some what is it? Well, we can go for pockets if we want to. If we really want to, we can go for pockets. I know that this thing is connected I know that this thing is connected until here. So that's already a good thing. So we want to go for the idea of that. So we need to grab ourselves some hole on this. Ugh. So we have this. So we need to now see if we can move this belly up and down. Oh, that's not what I want. So, let's take a look. We know that the lining is right over here. So if we want to draw, we need to go over here and then draw again over here again. So now that we did that, we can now see that we need this. We need to grab this part right here and then go there. Yes. Alright. And now we need to figure out where the middle section is. So we need to do that by turning it up, going down. Midsection is... where is the midsection? Right there. But that ain't right. Midsection is actually right over here. So technically this is actually wrong portrayed. Midsection is supposed to be right over there, going then upwards. Alright. So, yes. So, then I need to grab this one is gonna be the midsection, which is quite nice to see. We need to get the midsection in the right angle, so it works with the flow with the body, which is important. Alright. Now we need to grab ourselves to see what we need to do. We need to do that. Oh man. That is some nasty business. I missed myself. Alright, fine, I guess. So, in the midsections of these, which is one over here and one over here, we have two midsections which need to be cleared. So this needs to be cleared and this needs to be cleared. Only the bottom part, not the top part. Alright. And then I need to connect that with the line's supposed to be there. Alright, so one of the lines supposed to be going over here. This is not like a very hard thing to draw. And one needs to be over here. Then, once that is done, we now need to grab ourselves this part right here, this part right over here. Then we need to then make sure that that is connected to this part. So we need to have this part right here, which need to have the parts, which are fucking tiny apparently. Which is true, you know, it's tiny, but let's see. So it is like and then go away. So it's like this is the actual pocket size. That's not a lot of pocket, but it is a pocket nonetheless, which doesn't get revealed on the other side because how the positioning of the belly works. So technically, this position is supposed to be not this one's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be one on the end, which makes sense. Duh. So only one pocket here, and then we can add the line from this one. We can add that to our collection, which means we have now the line that we need for the pocket, and then move that downwards to this part as well. So we're going to be moving this pocket line right over there, and then draw it again. So we don't want this to be too big, and we don't want that to be too big either. Yes. Alright. So we have that, and now we need to grab ourselves the nice little sigil button with of course this needs to be angled. God dang it. I'm not good at angling. Absolutely not. But I will get used to it. Alright. So we have the additional pocket, which needs to be like, it's not a big pocket. It's not a big pocket, but it's a pocket nonetheless, so we can use this angle again. So let's see. That's a way too big pocket. So if we want to have a tiny pocket, we need to go steeper on the angle of this, yes, and then go upwards. Alright. But does that make sense? Does that make sense? No. It doesn't make any sense why she should. The pocket doesn't make any sense if you see it right now. It doesn't make any sense because how the pocket's positioned. The pocket should be positioned right over here and then go down to right over there. So the pocket should be right over here. But that would make no. Such a hard one to draw. We also could just go for no pockets, which isn't a bad thing, honestly. And then go for the old-fashioned. Yeah, let's go for that. The old-fashioned frigid effect on the things. Yeah, that's actually quite a smart idea. It says that I need to do the falling lines as well, so I'll do that. That's indeed a thing that I need to do. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to make this, the falling lines are indeed an important thing, so I'm going to be doing that. Oh, there you go. Whew. I need to close this again so I can see the falling lines. So how many falling lines do I need to do? I need to do the falling lines in the top and on the mid section. Yikes. Alright. So if I want to do this properly, I need to get this. And then grab this one and this one. So we have these things to compete with, and we can still go for the line that we want. So we can go for like a little line on the midsection. So this needs to be like, folded up and down. So this needs to be like such a way. Alright, so now that actually will work. So we have the idea of where it goes, how it goes, the thing that is needed to be done. Alright. Now take a look at it. That actually looks quite decent. I like it. So we actually have now the leg. Well, we have the top part of the body. Now we can go for image, mirror it, so I can see if it works on the other side as well. Well, the other side does also work, which is good. So now we need to grab ourselves Dad! That is not what I wanted. 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 That is absolutely not what I wanted. Give it back. Come on. Give it back. Wrap around. Yeah. Oh. It's good. Alright, save. Just in case. 40 minutes in. Can I get the body? Can I get the drawing of the clothing as well done as the midsection? Well, you know what bothers me? Seeing that this body, how this body works. It's supposed to be that this part right here needs to be a little bit more on the side angle. So we need to go right over here. So that it is more in line with the rest of the thing. And then this needs to be more like that. And that would fix it. Yeah. Alright. Enough of that talking. Enough of that idea. So now we've done that, we can now take a look at what we are looking for. We're still missing some key ingredients on this body, especially on what and how. So we could technically put something over here that would represent, you know, the kindness. Who. Yes, we're gonna do that. Oh, wish me luck on this one because it's actually a very hard one to do, or pull at least. So what we want to go for something like this. On the top side. So we want to go for something like this and then go like so. Ugh. There you go. Now we need to get it up and running properly. So I know that that is like Piggy is better. Piggy is always better than Bear. Piggy. There you go, Piggy. Piggy go quack. Piggy go smack. So. Alright, let's see. So if we want to go for this kind of effect, how can I pull it off? Because we wanted to put it there, but not there, like there in the face of there. So if we want this to be in there, we need to take a look at where we can place it. So we could place it right over here as a... Ooh, that's actually quite a smart idea. Put it right there. Make it disappear under the hand, which gives depth. So if we disappear it under the hand, so if we disappear like so under the hand, which means that this thing actually is going to be looking far more better, and then connect it towards the connect it on a second line, so connect it like so, and then put it underneath the go. Now we done that. Actually looks quite decent. Now we need to add this thing because holy shit, this pig is ugly. Well, it's cute but ugly, and we need to fix that. So I'm just gonna be looking up for some piggies. So well, let's go for some. So yeah, you can go for see, then you can go for see, that's a lovely piggy right there. Yeah, see that's why it doesn't work like that in most cases. We are gonna be looking up for some piggies. Piggies, give me piggies. I want piggies. I want them. I need them. Big. Let's go for piggy looks. But yeah, the dudes are piggy looks. Alright, how do I draw pigs? That's the main idea because then I can put that into it. If I would draw pigs... Ah, yes. Yes. Alright, so if I would draw pigs, that would be... Ah, I see. That's how I would draw pigs then. Alright, fine. I just took a look at the pictures of emotes of pigs and then I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good quality pigs. So we're gonna be picking up ourselves some pigginess, so well, this one actually will work properly. Load it up, boys. Alright. So this is like, you know, the eyes that I normally use, which is actually quite cool. So we can actually get that done there. So what we first need to do is getting this piggy pig to be piggy more. So some more pigginess. There you go. Fix this part. And then draw these lines because it's a very happy piggy. Therefore, you know, does it need to have like cool looking eyes and stuff? No. Nope. Yep. No, it doesn't. It just needs to have a smile on his face. Well, you know, everybody else is, you know, being happy. So piggy pig, this represents the pigginess. So yep, piggy is gonna be great. There you go. Move it. I want it to be moved like so. And then I want to be changing the direction a little bit like so. And that would fix a lot of ideas. So now we have that done. Now we can deselect. Now we're gonna go for like a big oinka. Big oinka. There you go. Oinky the big oinka. There you go. The oinkometer. Yes, excellent. It's an oinkometer. There you go. Probably gonna be using that into later stages of the story. Gonna be introducing them to the oinkometer because you know every single time you do like 4 miles of walking, you get one sweet oink, and then you can exchange them for how do you say? You can exchange them for fluffy toys. Yeah, teddy bears, but then in the form of piggies. Yeah, the oinkometer. Yeah, she's a fan of oinks. She's a fan of pigs because they are cute and they're pink. There you go. She likes. Oh wait, she likes pink. Then I need to put. Oh yes. All right, I need to put that in. Hold on, I need to put that into the story. I need to put that into the writing part so that I don't forget. So that you know I don't forget. Because don't forgetting is a very problematic thing, you know. Isekai awasanas. You know, you're never too old to edit some stories like this and that. So don't worry about it. I'll just, you know, load it up. Fucking start a word. Cheese. Word, please. Get yourself shit together. I need the 2000 version and not the 2010 version. It's 21! Jeez, I don't need to have the 10 version. No wonder it already collapsed from the start. Don't you worry, I got this. So, we're gonna get here, we're gonna be going here, we're gonna be going to Rufina, and then, you know, which is Rufina, which, yep, red-handed, blah blah blah, cares about others, loves the color pink, loves pigs, piggies, yeah, loves piggies, piggies, and the color pink. There you go. She likes pink. What a surprise. She likes pink, and red is the closest to pink. Oh. All right, there you go. Fix that. Fix my whole story, you know. Also, she has a yeah. So and she has a oinko meter. There you go. And she has an oinkometer, yeah. Oink. Oink. Oinkometer. There you go. Oinkometer. Oh. An oinkometer. Let's see if it actually works. Say it out loud, please.
Oinkometer.
Yes.
Might be.
Awesome. Awesome. It works properly. Alright, save. And then disconnect there. Boop. Alright. Oh, hey, gentleman Salami. Nice to see you as well. So, we made ourselves some new little icon for Rufina to be, you know, not just a regular girl. She likes piggies. She likes them and likes fluffy toys of them. So, she probably has a lot of them near her bed. So, fun part. So yeah, we're gonna be using the color pink a lot in the color scheme, so that's the thing that we probably gonna be needing. So it's gonna be pink with reddish effect probably, which is nice. We fixed the culture line right here. This one is actually a little bit too low, so we need to fix that part. But the main idea is that we now fix the looks on the jeans or whatever it is. I probably will call them jeans right now. So yeah, we drew the jeans, and then tomorrow we will probably and hopefully my nose is back to normal. Hopefully we'll be able to draw the rest of the party. So I want to draw the clothing of this part right here. I want to draw it later, because first we need to introduce her amulet. So we need to make an amulet that is the same lookalike like the one from Mina. So we need to, because she's gonna be wearing the amulet anyway. So yeah, she needs to have the amulet. So we're gonna go here. Oh, come on, go to the place I want. Thank you. And then go to the story of awesomeness, and then go to Mina. There you go. So Mina has this amulet, as you can see, and Rufina also has the amulet. So Rufina also has the same amulet. Has also an amulet that is actually working the same way as Mina has, and that is important to understand. So if we go here and we see, like, you know, we look at Mina and we're looking at Rufina. Oop, that is not Rufina. Those are Squid Boys. So we have Mina and Rufina. Now we already can see, like, the major differences between how they are built and how they're looking like. So Mina is not as strong as Rufina in the posture, and is far more gently dressed. Well, Rufina is, like, you know, more sportive person who likes to do a lot of jogging and all that stuff. So that's actually quite cool. The face looks alright, I think. Right? Yeah, it follows the same principle. It's only that her eyes are, not open because I put her in a position where she can laugh instead of having her eyes open, looking at somebody. Otherwise, I would have used the same position as this one, but that would make things a little bit weird. But alright. So that works. Yeah, that actually definitely works. So I'm gonna be probably. There is nothing I need to add it on that face, right? It doesn't feel odd. Let's see. Does it feel odd? Looking at this side, no it does not. Looking at the other side, hold on. Whoopity 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 bop. No, it does not. It looks really decent. Maybe the neck is a little bit too down, so I need to put her face a little bit more upwards. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I need to put her face a little more upwards because this feels a little bit compressed on the neck size. So yeah, I need to put her neck. I need to put her a little bit more long. I need to put a little bit more neck on it, and then that would fix the problem that I have. We can fix that quite easily. Face. Oh no, the face. Not the face. Not the face. Please, says the man in black. Not the face. So. Ah. I see I made a mistake here. That's where we're gonna move, not this. Now we're gonna be looking at where we need to move it. We need to move it a little bit upwards. Come on. Now, you can move it a little bit upwards like so. There you go. So now we have this part right here, which actually implements that she has like, that part that would actually work. Now if we add that, we can now get this part. Nope. Now we need to get this part right here. So now, if we now look at this, and if we then move the arm, yes, if we then move the arm, that would actually fix the whole damn thing. So the only thing we now need to do is actually move the arm, and then that would fix all of it. Well, we don't even have to move the arm, right? We even don't have to. Nope. So now we can look at this. This is actually fixed now, right? Yeah, that would fix it. Just a tiny bit more, less boobs. Well, more boobs, but less boobs. Boo, do do, bit up, shublab. No, this one. Yeah. Alright. So there you go. That would fix a lot of problems for us, and then that would fix a lot of things because this actually feels, and then I need to add a this so that that would actually to here. So we have this part right here, but then that doesn't make any sense. Huh. A little bit of a dilemma here, but I think Not too many muscles, just tiny bits. Alright, now we need to get this. So this is the part where we need to be doing that. There you go. Now I need to have this. No, not that one. I need to have the other one visible, because then I can see where the other. So now we have this. Yep, there you go. Well, it's gonna be looking again messy a little bit, but it's important that we constantly rearrange all the stuff that we came across that we don't want to have problems with. So technically, this will actually work. Yes, except that hand. That hand is not supposed to be there. It's because of the face that causes it. Because technically this part of the shoulder is right there already, and then it's connected like so. Which means that we need to be very wary of it, because it is a very good position. And now we have it properly done. Alright, cool. You scared me a lot, you piece of shit. Well, she's not piece of shit. I mean, the main problem is that, oh, her neck is also that big. That's why. And because her neck is that big, technically we should go for this. But then the neck does. We can go for that. We can go for that. Hold on. It's a little bit out of the comfort zone, but it should work. So because we have neck like that, we can connect neck like this, which means that we have this, and then, you know, here is the part where midsection goes. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I like it. I like it. That's actually quite a sport. That's actually quite a thick neck, but it does mean if we take all away, you can see that, you know, it's clearly a sportive presence, but you can see that she has actually only exercised the midsection of the ribs and the midsection and the thighs, which, you know, goes there. Looks fine to me. Yeah, thanks. But yeah, now it looks better. And how we can see this now, it looks actually quite nice, and the proportions look now really on edge, which is good because we need to use those proportions. So yeah, I think I will call it here today, because it is important that we are taking a distance for today, because it is already an hour in almost. So yeah. After this sketch, I will then work on the real thing, and then after this I will sketch only this t-shirt, and then I'm gonna be making a line art of it, and hopefully then it will work out fine. Alright, I hope you'll have enjoyed for today, and thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I wish you all a lovely day. Bye!